Tem que ser o pai é também indivíduo.
It's always helpful to have a friend.
Tira porrada boba!
Girls, so we're good to go. I have to say that I've watched the first 3 episodes and it's so good. Things are finally getting into some action, some power, some really good sequences, but we're gonna get into that. First, Sanaa, I want you to talk a little bit about the fact that for the first time, we have only women directing the series.
There's a great importance that women are represented behind the camera as well as in front of the camera. I think it should go both ways, and I think this show shows everybody that it should be normal and it can be normal and it should be normalized. Unfortunately, in Hollywood, it's still not. And we're in, 2024 going on to 2025. So what's great is it is a celebratory moment because I believe that, the other 2 directors are extremely talented, great visionaries, and they should be celebrated. And they happen to be women. Inclusivity is important. You have to give everybody equal opportunity, no matter their race, no matter their gender. And when you do that, it opens doors to newer and fresher voices. When I started my career, I was the only woman in the room, and I would always say, I don't like being the only woman in the room. It's important that there are other people around, especially women, behind the scenes, as well in front of the cameras, in which we have this great, big, action-packed fantasy show like Rings of Power, and there are a lot of female characters that are strong and important to the show.
Galadriel.
I want you guys to talk a little bit about the differences between season 1, season 2. Where are you going this season? I mean, the villain is like getting closer and closer.
I think your question is the answer. We're all wondering, where are we going? It's a moment in which we left the first season. There was some hopefulness. There was speculation. What is happening? Is it happening? But we closed the season being like, oh no, we're deep in it and it's here to stay. So we're wondering what our contributions are. What role do we play in this entire thing? Who are we? And are we capable of doing this? Não vou responder todavía em português. Uma outra pergunta que é mais fácil.
Okay.
Estou pouco nervioso. Eu me tenho que relaxar pouquinho.
We made a deal before the interview started. I just wanted to say, if you want to answer anything in Portuguese, feel free, especially you.
Vou tentar. Falamos português todos nós.
Okay, but especially you.
Okay.
I know
especially
you.
Holy
Especially you.
fuck. All right.
You've been summoned.
Vou tentar.
Okay, now I'm nervous.
Going up to you both. I mean, your characters were supposed to be apart at the end of season 1, but somehow they can't stay apart for too long. I mean, please tell me about it. Does Nori knows the danger that she's going to face when she goes with stranger? And I mean, does Poppy have any idea of where she's going, what she's going to face?
Absolutely, I think she had no idea, I guess, the level of danger that she might be exposed to. But I think that she knew that there were risks associated with this journey. But the trust that she has in the stranger and that they have in each other just it surpasses that, I would say, and it really makes it worth taking the risk. So I think for her it's very important to remind herself of the why she's doing it in the first place, why she's decided to join him and hopefully uncover her purpose as well. But, it's always helpful to have a friend.
Segue to
you, yes.
I think for Poppy, her circumstances have changed dramatically. And so with that comes immediate responses, which is she needs to be okay, and she needs to, even if she doesn't quite know where she's going, she needs to be okay with that. And she needs to still make decisions, because when they're together, she is the one who is map reading. She's sort of leading the way. She's the one who kind of has some sort of idea. But again, it's completely new territory. It's a complete path of unknown, which I think is the whole of Poppy's arc, really, just in different parts of her being.
The great tale of our age is being written.
You know, your character this season is sort of a stepfather. How do you think he feels about that?
É uma responsabilidade muito grande. Você é o pai de Theo, uma figura de autoridade, mas uma figura de gentileza também, de entendimento para um filho que tem muito dolor, perdeu muitas coisas. So I feel me sinto muito responsável disso, mas aonde tem que sentir sua perda também. So, é complicado essa situação. So, eu tenho que ser o pai é também um indivíduo.
Beautiful journey. He has to
Belíssimo,
go
a
through.
jornada, sim, it's beautiful.
Yeah, it's so good.
Obrigado, Duolingo! Estou disponível para uma
Soap opera
campanha.
Give me a call.
You're going to a soap opera next.
É.
Brazil is ready.
Obrigado! É uma responsabilidade muito grande. Você é o pai de Theo.
And the elves are going through some really tough challenges this season too. And I love that your character at the beginning of the first episode, he's like, oh, let's just leave Middle Earth. But then he gets a glimpse of power and I think something changes in him.
Well, hope. You have to remember these are the elves that chose to remain in Middle Earth. And this has been their life's work, protecting Middle Earth. And to abandon it was no small thing. But if there is one small possibility that we can stay and fight for the light, we're going to try and do it. Now, granted, if you see the poster, we don't fully understand what they do, what their powers are, and what their influence over Middle Earth will be. But that small nugget of possibility is worth the risk.
Yeah. And you sing too on this season. How was that?
Nerve-wracking. A real treat. At heart, I'm a song and dance man, so singing in Elvish on the set of Lord of the Rings was one of those moments where...
Triple threat, man.
Well...
It was really good. It was really good.
We will discuss the rings once you have answered the question. Who is this man?
During San Diego Comic-Con, it has been speculated that you have a love interest on this season. I mean, it's a yes or no kind of question. Can you hint me anything at all?
There is, yeah.
Okay, so it's coming. Camera 2, it's coming.
Love is in the air.
And I've heard this season you shot some scenes on Canary Island too.
I did,
Is that-
yes. Yeah.
Oh my god, you know some characters go through mud and dirt
Yeah.
and others Canary Island.
Living the dream right here. Living the dream. I was thinking I was having it tough, just fanning myself. Oh my god, it's so hot. With my coffee, just watching over a cliff, watching the Atlantic. You know, it was beautiful. It was a charmed life indeed.
Oh, and how do you think your character deals with the succession line?
We're now going down that path of we're familiar with these people.
Yeah.
And so you see the darker side to everybody. Of course, like everybody has a darker side to them. And life just brings it out of you. So I think Numenorian royalty are no different.
Yeah.
Is it my task to face Sauron? To try and cheat death?
I know you guys are not supposed to sneak peek other character set, but I mean, do you have any stories at all?
I do. And at this point, it's like, I think the producers have like completely lost. They're just find me on other people's sets. I wear a cap, I turn my badge, and I make friends on sets, and I just go and sneak into other people's. I mean, I'm a massive fan, and I'm a massive fan of these people, and also just of the artistry and the teams that these builds are pure art to the most, like, the detail, and I cannot be part of something like this and not see it with my own eyes and scrutinize. It's, to me, maybe I break a rule, but I see it as I am paying homage and respect. The stories are countless, and I just can't remember any to tell you right now.
That's okay. That's okay.
When the darkness falls, there are always some who rise forth and shine.
And if you guys had to sum up this season in a phrase or a word, what would it be? And if you want to say anything in Portuguese, that's fine too.
Oh, I don't have to ask this really.
No, you can do
I
it
was
in
just. I
English.
just thought. I thought. What do I do? Do I just freeze? Or I just pretend?
No, that's fine.
How am I going to get out of this? So, as a Tolkien fan, I would say breathtaking.
It's manic.
How do you say hopeful?
Esperançoso.
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 That was good.
Lovely.
That was good.
Como fala gloves come off?
De tirar o chapéu.
De tirar o chapéu. Eu não tenho chapéu.
How do you say in Portuguese? Epic and thrilling.
Épico e memorável.
Épico e memorável.
Yeah, that was good.
Épico e memorável.
Épico e memorável.
Yeah, that's season 2. Streaming August 29. You can say tiro, porrada e bomba.
Tiro,
You say bomba
Tiro,
or bunda?
porrada e bomba.
tiro,
Oh, bomba.
porrada
Na bunda.
E
Na
bomba.
Tiro, porrada e bomba.
Yeah, that's a nice way to put it. Thank you guys.
What'd you say? I don't know.
It's like gunshots and
Oh,
bombs.
tiro, porrada,
and, you know, it's
bomba.
insane. It's
Bomba, na
It's
bunda.
insane.
Bomba.
It's
Bomba.
It's insane. Thank you so much.
Me ruda!